Hi, it's Andrew Hunter from Ministry Vitals, and in this video I want to give you an update on a new feature that we just added to ServeWire VES. We're here in the position screen, and you can load an unlimited number of volunteer positions within ServeWire. It can be a little cumbersome to go through and enter these one by one, so we've just added a new import feature that allows you to import a CSV file to significantly reduce the amount of time it takes to set up your positions. If you hover over the sample CSV file and click on that link, it will download a sample layout of what the CSV file is to look like. Open that CSV file up in Excel, and you must follow this layout. So we have column name, inactive, max number of positions, campus, department, leader name, leader email, serving schedule, and description. Let's walk through each one of these individually. The position name is simply the title of the position. For inactive, leave it no. If it's set to yes, it will not show on the front end to your congregants. For a max number of positions, specify the total number of positions available for somebody to fill. In this case, we're going to set this at 3. We're looking for 3 small group leaders. Under campus is an open text field, so you can basically type in whatever you want here. If you've only got one main church, then simply put our church. Department, here we'll put Adult Ministries. The leader name is the person responsible for this position. So it might be somebody on staff or it might be a lay leader. Enter their email address. Now, it's important to note that this email address is not published on the front end to anybody. Nobody can find this email address. It's simply an email address that ServeWire uses. When the pop-up form is created and somebody fills out that contact form, it is sent to this email address. The serving schedule is another open text field. It's basically just a space so you can specify when this person is responsible to be filling out this role. So in this case, the small group meets every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And then under description is where you type out the full responsibilities for this specific role. Now, I'd go through and I can do this, fill this out for each position that I want to post within ServeWire. If I have 25 positions, then I'll fill out the next 25 rows. Make sure you leave the header descriptions within the file. And once you've done that and completed it, save your file, and go back to ServeWire and click Select CSV. Locate your file that you just saved to your desktop and click Upload. Now you can see we've just added the 4 new positions that were in the CSV file, and this is the one that I've edited. So now there's one final step that we need to do. We have our position details in there, but now what we need to do is to connect the qualifications to the test. So I'm going to click on the Edit button, and I'm going to navigate to Position Qualifications. Here you can see I'm connected to a test. If nothing shows up in this screen, select your test from the drop-down menu and then click the Save button. Once you've done that, you'll see the list of test sections. Here we want to specify which of these gifts, passions, abilities, personality, or experience are applicable to this particular role. So for example, for a small group leader, I want them to have the gift of leadership, the gift of teaching, and perhaps the gift of shepherding. Under requirements, I can specify one of the qualifications to be a required qualification, which basically means that if once they've completed the test, they don't have that qualification, then this position will not be a best match for that individual. Then finally, under the weight column, if I click on the Edit Weight button, I can weight the order of importance for each one of these qualifications. So let's say, for example, that it's really, really important that they're a strong leader. And that they're a good shepherd. But perhaps there's not a lot of teaching involved with this particular group, so I'm going to weight this a little lower. What this allows us to do is really fine-tune the match for the position to their test results. Click the Save Qualifications button, and now I'll go through and I'll complete that for each of the test sections, and once done I'll click Save Qualifications. And that's it. I'll go through the same step for all the positions that I've added, and then you're ready to publish those positions.